What's up, Dr. Joe? This is my first video vlog. Never done this before, so uh, keep up with me. Um, so basically, we're gonna talk about last week's class, which it was basically an introduction about the new class, um, which is about social change. Um, First thing, those activities that we did basically were kind of interesting to me because I figured out, like, since you only gave us like 2 minutes, the kind of values that we had, just making those little stringy thingies, which was pretty cool. Mine, by the way, were I believe it was a phi for Phi Iota Alpha with much fraternity. I also had, I tried to make a little dumbbell, which means I'm into like health and weightlifting, going to the gym. Um, I don't remember the last one. Oh, uh, I tried to make that medical symbol with the sword and the snake, but it didn't really come out right. So I tried to do my best, but that's what I got. Um, I want to get into the movies, which actually the videos that we watched in class were pretty cool. It was about Ted, which it was kind of funny. Uh, it's it's kind of funny how people can just like make something up and have people follow him, which was about that guy that basically started dancing by himself and other people started joining. It kind of showed that how the first person could be a leader, but the second person who joins in is kind of the real leader in the group. And after that, one by one, and then two by twos, three by threes, everybody just started coming in. The other video that you showed us about how much teachers make was kind of like, it was very inspirational actually. Like, I didn't think there was so much into teaching, which was pretty dope. I want to get into the movies. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington basically is about this guy who was elected senator of a state. He didn't know anything. Um, Basically, the people that elected him thought, since he didn't know anything, he was gonna follow their rule. He found out that the whole house was basically corrupted. It was led by a guy named James Taylor. Um, Everybody would listen to him. Everybody, listen to his decisions. He didn't want to, so he tried to fight it. Basically, they tried to pass a law about creating a dam at a park that he wanted to do Boy Scouting, and everybody went against him. The first meeting, um, they actually forced his name on a couple of deeds saying that that place was owned by him, so that's why he was against it. Basically, everybody went against him. He got frightened, walked out of the room, and kind of showed his he wasn't a leader. His secretary actually spoke to him, which and influenced him to go back and fight for what he believed in. Um, he went back and he actually took the floor and didn't get off for like a day or two, and so that for people could hear him and understand where he's coming from, and say that he was telling the truth, and everybody else was just corrupted. So yeah, one quote that I found I liked was he said, either I'm dead right or I'm crazy, which is when he was trying to fight for his innocence. What else? he took dramatic measures. He didn't sit down until he got his word out. Um, until he actually fainted, and that's when the other senator, which was against him, um, he told the truth. He said that every word that he said was true, and that he was following this man's word, James Taylor, like I said before, and that's about it. Which was kind of interesting because it showed like the kind of leadership that he had. He would never give up um, until his word was out there. Um, that was pretty interesting. The other movie, Invictus, which was a interesting movie about Nelson Mandela. He just came out of jail, and he was really behind this rugby team, which he spoke to the team captain, and after he gave him a poem, which was like kind of a get me up, and got him gave him the poem, and after that he wanted them to win the World Cup. Um, to be honest, I didn't see the whole movie, but I got pretty far in it. They started winning actually, um, which was pretty exciting because they were a team that was a losing team from South Africa. They were also and at that time facing the whole black and white issue, but when it came to this team, it was just it was their team. It was South Africa's team, which everybody was for. And this showed the kind of leadership that Nelson Mandela had at the time, the influence he had on his people, also the leadership skills that this captain had for his team, and basically he led this team to victory. Um, I really don't know what happened in the end, but from what I saw, they were facing New Zealand. No, Zealand. I can't pronounce it. Sorry, but yeah, that's what I got from it. Um, so yeah, I'm pretty excited about this upcoming semester. I'm in your class again. This is Leadership Part 2, Social Change, which is kind of exciting. I'm very looking forward to actually making a change in myself and also school-wise because as you know, I'm part of Phi Beta Alpha fraternity. It's basically the oldest Latin fraternity on campus. I basically want to spread the word to Latinos on campus that we're there and we're trying to make a change socially, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the class, and I came by your office today and I asked you to be my Valentine's. I'm hoping you two took it. All right, all right, Dr. Joe, take it easy.